Hi there, I'm Mahyra Husain, and today I'm going to talk to you about getting promoted faster using my four-step framework without constantly meeting roadblocks and not being recognized. First, let's establish if you're in the right place. If you're a high achiever and want to learn early on how to break into the C-suite, or you're waiting for a promotion to leadership or management, but not sure when it'll happen. Or you might be looking for a new executive role in another organization, but missing the vital elements. Or you might just be feeling overlooked, stuck in your career, but believe you're an ace performer and deserve that promotion now. Then you might be wondering why you're being overlooked, how you can shine among your peers, why you're not getting promoted, how you can get recognized, and what are the steps to start. My program is proven to get you there 3 times faster than doing it on your own. You'll have a C-suite mindset, a polished leadership persona, increased emotional intelligence, self-confidence, and communication skills, increased productivity and efficiency in the workplace, get at least 25% more out of your day. So if you'd like to learn the inside secrets to fast-track your career, and the only cost is that you have to pay attention for 15 minutes, let's continue. Here are some testimonials from people I've recently worked with. Subaya is a director in the retail space. He wanted more structure and more clarity. He wanted to be able to lead the business forward more strategically. Mahfouz Ahmed is the CEO of an organization in the US, and I was asked to work with a senior sales leadership team to improve their performance as individuals and therefore the company's results. Kamran Siddiqui was CEO of Visa for CEMEA, and I worked with 18 of his vice presidents, coaching them in a structured program of individual and group coaching in the leadership arena. And Peter is a coach I work with regularly on large assignments, especially where the C-suite is involved. And as he says here, he believes I'm best placed to navigate the C-suite landscape for people and with people because of my corporate background. First, a little bit about myself. I was in the corporate world for over 20 years when I made global partner at PwC, and I realized this was not what I wanted to do for the rest of my working life. I had been mentoring friends and colleagues for many years, and in 2011, I decided to train to become a full-time executive coach. I've now been coaching for over 10 years, and my work includes executive programs as well as hourly coaching. My clients are primarily on LinkedIn because that's where all the senior directors are. So if you're here today, you've probably tried relying on generic leadership material, but haven't seen results. You've spent money on courses, but found them a waste of time. And you find that the traditional way of learning on the job is slow and inefficient. So what is the exact strategy to accelerate your career? Before I go any further, I will remove my picture from the screen so you're able to focus on the slides. The 4-step framework to get promoted faster. First, we understand what your offer is, so you have clarity. The 3 deadliest mistakes that people make are firstly, going on generic leadership courses and training. A theoretical approach to leadership doesn't work anymore. Leadership training is not just about theory. It's not a one-size-fits-all. How do you know what leadership skills you need? This old approach is a hit-and-miss approach with no differentiation. Secondly, not understanding your unique leadership personality. What do you offer? A one-size-fits-all doesn't work well because we are in a market saturated with generalists. You are trying to shine alongside others, so you will have to fight tooth and nail to even just get noticed. And that is not sustainable because you are not operating in a vacuum. Every year there are new entrants and the level of competition rises. So you have to massively differentiate and understand your unique style. And lastly, using the wrong approach. Hours and hours of interview sessions to establish the client's leadership personality are time-consuming and costly. Prone to missing key facts because we're humans and we can make mistakes, and they're incomplete as it's not just the personality style that drives a person. And do you really have that kind of time to waste? Our approach is to understand your unique leadership personality. We use a world-class scientific leadership assessment that sets out your unique leadership personality with an inventory of your drivers, values, talents, attributes, and stumbling blocks. So it's easier and faster for us to start your transformation. We remove the fluff. Second step is to develop your offer. We work on your blind spots and capitalize on your talents to help you operate at your optimum. And why? So that we can remove the problem and improve your quality. What are you missing? To improve yourself, you need to identify the stumbling blocks and blind spots and then plug the gaps so you can avoid struggling and burning out. Do you constantly feel defeated because you don't know how to change how you do things? You don't know how to change your mindset? Find that missing factor. Find what's missing related to your specific personality and remove the problem. This is better and quicker than the old way of attending more courses and getting more certificates, working longer, working harder, dealing with office politics, checking off multiple things, and still feeling stuck. Theoretical advice from academics is old style. We get specific and work on your unique strengths and blind spots. Now that we've established that being specific is the best approach, our strategy is to start with an inventory of your personality traits, natural talents and attributes, drivers and blind spots immediately. Then we coach you to convert your talents into strengths and plug the blind spots. The best thing about this approach is that you can start getting the benefit from week one, as the assessment and initial coaching and feedback create intense awareness and you start to operate effectively virtually immediately, even before we start the detailed work. The third step is to help you master the key leadership skills to stand out among your peers. The biggest mistake that executives make is that they assume the job teaches them all they need to know to be a great leader. This approach assumes learning on the job is enough, and it subscribes to the survival of the fittest approach. You make it by the skin of your teeth, winging it half the time. More often than not, by the time you become a senior executive, it's more by a process of elimination rather than on merit and at the right time. But this whole approach is problematic because you don't feel in control of your life. You're a slave to the system. You feel pressured to deliver whatever the cost. You're unable to manage your time effectively, and you lose your passion for the job on the journey. You lose your motivation and you get overlooked half the time. A better way is based on your leadership assessment. We fine-tune those specific skills that all great leaders use. We give you a framework modeling those methodologies that work to master the 5 key pillars of leadership, and we help you become a leader, not a manager. The advantages of this approach are that you have complete self-confidence and operate with integrity. You think and act strategically and innovatively. You have passion and self-discipline. You create and lead highly engaged and committed teams, and your decision-making is effective. You inspire and learn how to lead by example. Lastly, we work on developing your leadership presence and showing you how to become visible in the workspace. We build your persona and help you become visible so you are not overlooked. We will define your brand and polish your executive presence. Once you have defined your compelling value proposition, you can move forward promoting that internally and externally. Visibility in the workplace is all about savvy self-promotion. And you will never be overlooked again. Just doing good work is not enough. We all have great CVs. We are all capable. If you're not visible, your work will not stand out. You will not resonate. So to recap, my 4-step framework to get promoted faster is understand what you offer, develop your offer, master key leadership skills, and then develop your leadership presence to gain visibility. If you're watching this video via LinkedIn or my website and have not already booked your free consultation, book it now using the link below. Here's a program overview. How do I do what I've promised in the earlier slides? Well, it's a 12-week coaching program. We first assess your leadership personality using a scientific assessment, getting an inventory of your drivers and your natural attributes, clarity on your stumbling blocks and your blind spots. The benefits are that you have clarity on what you offer to the market. You understand what drives you, and you operate at your most optimum in your current role. We then help you build your inner leader. How we do that is by establishing what makes you different and coaching you to mitigate your blind spots. We help you align your leadership personality with all aspects of your life. It is not just success in the workplace. We believe in successful living. The benefits are that you will understand what roles and organizations suit you. You will never be blindsided, removing your weakest link, and you will stand out in the workplace. We then help you champion the leadership skills, mastering 5 key pillars of leadership, teaching you techniques and a framework to differentiate yourself. You will be able to shine and position yourself as the right fit in any organization. You will finesse your leadership skills, and you will become a leader, not a manager. Finally, we work on developing your leadership presence and visibility by building your leadership persona, polishing your executive presence, helping you develop your brand, and showing you how to become visible. You will be able to walk and talk like a leader. You will have a developed resume and LinkedIn profile. You will be visible internally and externally, never to be overlooked again. In addition, here are some of the free bonuses that you get. A detailed report that you will use for years to come on you. A master resume that will have been worked on by you with support from me. Many templates, cheat sheets, and worksheets to help you be more productive in the workplace and to be more strategic in your goals. And various NLP techniques to help you build that leadership mindset. So if you're interested in learning more and would like to discuss your specific issues, get some more details, and to know how much this costs, see you on our call. Here are some commonly asked questions and answers. Why do I need an executive coach? Isn't a course enough? The only way to finesse you as a leader is through one-on-one personalized coaching. It's about you. It's not about generalized leadership training. What's the ramp-up time for the coaching? If so, how long? Your mindset will start to change as early as the first day. For the full coaching ramp-up, it's 4 to 6 weeks. How much time do I need to put in every week? Well, just about an hour and a half per week, and that includes our hourly call. Half an hour to do your activities, your homework, and any daily to-dos through the week. That's all you need for the whole week. Are there any other costs involved besides the program fee? Nothing else at all. And what happens after the program? Well, it's up to you. You can choose to remain connected. We can talk once a fortnight, or you might decide to go forth on your own. How much is the program? Well, join me on the chat and you'll find out more. Thank you.